Feel that bass around the block. It's time to rewind.
Hello everyone. So, I have always wanted a VCR with this mechanism. And I'll show you what I mean after. This is an MTC MCR-220R, and it's a Canadian market VCR. You must be wondering, how did I get this if MTC only exists in Canada? Well, I bought this off eBay because this VCR has a mechanism that's so rare that I never find them at a thrift store, and I would like to have one. So I bought this off eBay, and the VCR was in Canada, so I got it, and now it's all mine, working fine. Previously, I had two VCRs that I did not review. I had a Symphonic and a Multi-Tech VCR. They both had the same mechanism, but both had the same problems. The Symphonic had a bad cassette carriage motor. Same with the Multi-Tech. And I didn't know how to fix them. Well, this one, when I got it, it had that symptom. But it wasn't that symptom, actually. I had to turn it a little bit because I don't think it has been used in a while. Or maybe the VCR was frozen because it's currently cold. I think it's even colder in Canada than here, right, actually. So, that is why. Then I turned it a little bit, and then now it's fully working. Hold on. Before we get to the inside, let's take a look at the boards right here. So the Symphonic I had said it had like a few Funai chips. This VCR wasn't made by Funai, but the manufacturer who made VCRs for Funai was actually Shintom, and this is not Funai built. This was before Funai went downhill. Shintom was the one who made all these old mechanisms. An extremely well built machine, made to last. And these VCRs this VCR has a unique parts, and I'll show you later. I don't even know the manufacturing date on this. There's no FCC ID, so I don't know the date, unfortunately. But I'm guessing it's somewhere built in the mid-80s. Unless, if I can find it. That is not the date. And this was actually refurbished. And I bought it refurbished, so it was already fixed. Didn't have to do anything to this guy other than turn the motor a little bit. Now everything seems to work fine. I did grease all the gears though, just to make sure. No sign of Funai chips anywhere. Again, this is not the Funai crap that we all know today. Because back in the mid-80s and the early 80s, it was a whole different story. Shintom was the one who built these. But sadly, they went bankrupt in 2005 because Funai has actually made their own mechanisms, and that's what basically killed Shintom. It was basically Funai. Blame that stupid company. Ugh. Makes goddamn garbage shit. Goddamn. Whatever. Well, just recently I did clean up the capstan, and there's that drive motor. If you see a drive motor in one of these, that means there's a capstan flywheel for the capstan, not a capstan motor. And this is actually a stereo VCR, not hi-fi stereo, not four-head stereo, something similar to the Sanyo I had. Here's the display. It's currently on standby. Let's take a look at the insides. Well, there was only a very few videos of these VCRs working. And it's on a channel called Teletronico Forever. An Italian electronics reviewer, but he mostly does washing machine videos. And he did review a bunch of VCRs back then. He actually had a Funai VCR exactly like this, but it made slightly different sounds, and I'll show you what I mean. And he mentioned in the video that this is actually a rubber tire in the middle. Actually, it's not. It's not an idler tire at all. I don't know what it is. I felt it, it didn't even feel like rubber. Pinch roller feels like rubber, still in great condition. No, it doesn't need to be replaced or anything. I wanna know why that tape guy's blue, while the other one's white. I don't know why. This is a 2-head drum. And I'll show you the bottom side after. So, take a look at the front. It did come with the remote. I don't think there was any VCRs branded Symphonic or Multitech with the mechanism that is stereo. Well, at least I'm lucky I got this from Canada. Alright, now let's put a cassette in. Today I'm gonna use a different cassette for this video. Nope. Nope. What could I use? Oh, my tapes just fell. Use this one. Just use this for the demonstration. In Teletronico Forever's video, it goes in a whole lot faster than this VCR. Ejects a whole lot slower, and it goes in slower. Eject. I bet you just heard that loading motor turn. And it doesn't instantly load. I have to press play first. Working just fine. Let me get this glare out of here a little bit. Forward search. There were actually Funai built, no, not Funai built, Shintom top loaders, branded Shintom and Funai, that had an identical mechanism, but the bottom side was different somewhat, and it did not have picture search. I don't think I've ever seen a VCR that does not have the picture search feature, reverse search. Hold it. Right. What I like about this is actually it has a gentle, smooth loading and unloading, unlike newer VCRs and VCRs from the 90s. I like that half-tension arm, that goes on the tape just very smoothly. Stop. Fast forward. Well, of course, it's an mid-80s VCR, so it's not gonna fast forward and rewind very fast. Here's a fact: Shintom was the very first VCR manufacturer to develop the idler gear system. Without Shintom, all VCRs would just have idler tires, maybe, but I'm not quite sure. Not a single idler tire in this. That's what I like about it. Rewind. Working perfectly. And let it all stop. Oh, before I do, I want to put it back in fast forward. There's also a counter, a real-time counter. I can switch it to clock mode. Dolby noise reduction. Rewind to the beginning. Oh, another feature that I actually do like, that's pretty cool. Like, say if you like, put the counter mode. Say if you want to leave at a specific part, and try to rewind to the beginning, but you want to leave off at a certain part of the movie. Reset the counter to 0, press memory. I'll just let it fast forward. Then we'll have it rewind. Stops at 0. Well, almost. So the tape can start where people left off in the movie or video. Turn that off. I'll let it rewind to the beginning. Eject. Smooth eject. Easy eject mechanism. Check here. And this this motor actually drives a belt down there, and then it drives a worm gear right on the side. You can't really see it, but it's right there. I think you can see it a little bit. Let me show you. Let me see if you can see it. There it is. There's the worm gear turning. Alright, now let's go to the bottom side. I'll just put the tape in so I can operate the bottom side. Let me put my camera down for a sec. So we can get to the bottom side. Alright, here's the bottom side of this VCR. And there's a bunch of unusual parts compared to other VCRs. This VCR's loading motor drives a flat belt. The rest just drives a square belt, say for this for example. There's another flat belt. There's 2 flat belts. There's like 3 flat belts in this VCR. That is pretty unusual. I have no idea what this flat belt is for. If anyone knows, please let me know. Also, I don't know if MTC also exists in the United States, but if you are from Canada or from the United States and you have MTC, please let me know. I grease the gears right here with white lithium grease. Well, let's press play. Working like a charm. Oops, I press pause. see that belt is a little floppy right there. But it's still strong enough to turn the pulleys. Oh, I pressed stop. I did not mean to press stop. I was going to do reverse search. There's a worm gear here. The pulley that drives that worm gear. Oh, let me put this belt in the middle. Now we'll see if it's okay. There's the worm gear assembly. Oh, the motor is also noisy. There's the tape guide gears right there. Also driving that metal gear. Now we'll fast forward. Rewind. Oh, there's also a solenoid for the brakes. Very quiet solenoid. It's pretty cool. When I turn the loading motor manually, it won't let me change functions. Just goes back to its original position. What else is interesting is that around here, I think that's the mode switch. That metal piece right there is actually the mode switch. Because when I was trying to repair that symphonic, when I moved this piece, it actually turned the loading motor. So now I'm gonna go through the functions one more time. There we go. And now I'm going to show you the picture quality, and I'll be right back. I also forgot to mention that there's actually a door here. Yes, it is broken, but I just have to be careful. It's tracking controls, it's not digital tracking. Edit mode, wanna know what that does. AV or tuner, put the AV all the time. If I do, put the tuner. Let's focus cam. There we go. Now I'll be showing you the video quality. Alright, so I hooked up my VCR to my TV. Now we'll press play. Wow, you can even hear the motor from here. And the picture is pretty good. Very good picture quality for a 2-head VCR. And I hope I can try and remove the excess noise. Sometimes it won't work. But that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and hit the bell icon right next to the button. So be kind, rewind, folks.